I'm Oliver Trevina here on the set of Perception with this handsome man, Eric McCormack.
Hello.
Are they shooting?
Yeah, they're shooting down there. This is all a studio in Sylmar, California, which is like 20 minutes from Hollywood.
It's actually 1100. No.
Come visit us anytime. My favorite thing, I mean, a lot of actors love shooting on location. There's a thrill to that.
Right.
But there's something exciting about having your crew that you know and your sets that you know and knowing that it's pretend, but it's lit so beautifully that it's,
right.
You believe it. So welcome to the set of Perception. This is probably the biggest and most permanent part of the set that we've had since the beginning, which is my house, Pierce's house. They decided early on Pierce plays piano, which I do a little bit, but not nearly as well as him. And there's no pedals. It's a complete fake.
Can we still get a little bit?
See? Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. The director's always like, I want to be in your hands for like 15 seconds. That's a lot of time. So when you see me playing, I'm not really playing, but I'm kind of playing. Pierce has a very old sense of style. He likes things the way they are and doesn't like things to change. So.
That's an understatement, yeah. You like seeing you paranoid schizophrenic, I mean. Yeah,
his approach to life and to a crime scene is particularly unique.
Right.
This is the door that I've started to do like Kramer entrances because apparently we don't like to do a lot of phone calls, so Pierce is always just showing up, even though it involves clearly a cab ride across town.
Come in.
It wasn't the monkey.
You're kidding
me. It was
the
whale.
Well, where's the monkey?
No, see, that's the outbreak. It's all I do is come in and say one line.
Okay.
It wasn't the monkey. It was the whale. And I'm always out of breath because I'm running across town. We love that it's not always just, here's the crime of the week and we solved it. That there is an ongoing conflict and we get to see, particularly with Pierce, we get to see through his hallucinations how he thinks.
How would you say Kate has grown or changed over these last 3 seasons? Because it's a long time.
She's reuniting successfully with her ex this time. She's gotten over some of her trust issues there.
But they were there for a reason.
Yeah. It's been fun to have like a personal angle storyline.
I love it.
Rather than crime.
Right. Well, we're
excited. Crime. Romance, crime.
Right. You've got to throw a little bit of romance in there.
Yeah.
So this, with the wall gone, is Pierce's office.
Right. I love this office.
Isn't this great?
Beautiful.
Isn't this beautiful? We've had this from the beginning. And then this, my favorite, the lecture hall, where Pierce does his lectures at the beginning and end of every episode. We often shoot 4 at once because we shoot 2 episodes at the same time.
Oh, wow.
So they're in my head and nothing else is in my head. And the moment they're gone, it's like,
brilliant. Yeah.
Never to be thought of again.
And you directed as well. I directed
the second episode, which is my first time directing a show. I love shooting in the kitchen. I love like refrigerator scenes. Like in the episode that I directed, I said, I'm gonna make a sandwich in this scene. They said, why? I said, why not? People do that. It's a thing a person would do. And it's real. I had it staged just so that when I finally had it made and I went to bite, Natalie said something that made me stop. And I never eat the same.
Can I just say what was amazing? I want to be on your team in charades. Because I would have guessed the flavour.
You would have known exactly. You would have got turkey.
It's brilliant. Turkey,
you would have got
definitely.
turkey.
It's amazing.
Something about that. That's
so talented.
Thank you. It's a lot of pressure only because you don't want to screw up. But the pressure was relieved because I know this group of people. I mean, I'm a big mouth anyway, so I'm always saying what I think we should do. So it was nice to actually have legitimacy and no one could actually say that we can't do that.
Nice. That's great.
So this is our biggest and probably the set we use the most is the FBI where Kate works, which is extremely awesome and fluid and
real.
It's very real. Last year, I don't know why I'm remembering this, but I turned 50. And the crew had a big party for the day, and my face appeared, as you can see here, my face appeared everywhere, and it's to this day it's on boxes. It was great.
Absurd. Your place was a lot more modern than Eric's.
Quite a bit more.
Yeah, especially the TV.
Pierce is up to the latest. I mean, he knows everything about neuroscience. He's the latest, the cutting edge of science. But his television is from 1972.
Oh, yeah, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, he's stuck in the dark ages, clearly showing his age there. Just kidding.
And this is probably where we spend more time than anything. Come with me. This is It's an interrogation room, so you can only make it so interesting. But this is where often the confession happens, which is 3 pages long. Here's how it usually works. Let's do it the Piercy way. Moretti is across from you. She's interrogating, right, cop style.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, I'm in that room, and a hallucination occurs to me, and I burst through this door, right in the middle of the thing, and I'll go. You said it was a monkey, but it wasn't a monkey. In fact, it was a whale, wasn't it?
It was a whale.
And then you start to cry, and you start to tell stories that we flash back.
The whale. I didn't do what you say though.
I would never do that
I
to a
hugged
whale.
I hugged the whale. I didn't do anything more.
And then Moretti and I would have a moment.
Okay.
Where the camera would push in of us going, "You never saw it. How did you?" And then she'll look at me like, "How did you figure that out?" And I'll look back, my hallucination through the thing. It's
smart.
There's a pattern,
Very
but it's a fun pattern.
I can't believe we've made it this far. I
Yeah.
mean, no, I can.
You can, of course.
I mean,
You
I
knew it.
feel very lucky that
I think
we've
at the
made
time you said to me the show was that amazing it was going to go at least 5 seasons.
probably 5 to 12 seasons.
There you go.
Season 3, though,
Yeah, that's season 3.
our season premiere is the most exciting. We shot in Paris. Jim Burrows, who used to direct all of Will and Grace, used to tell the writers, just paint yourself into a corner. End every season with something you have no idea how you're going to start the next
Okay.
season. And that's what we did. So I said to Ken, who created the show, he said, now what do we do? And he said, we should do an episode in Paris.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, that's a lot of green screen. And he said, no, let's go to Paris.
Brilliant.
Somehow, I don't know how we figured it out, but we did.
We got to solve a crime in France, and it was awesome.
It was 5 days of running around outside in front of the Louvre, in front of the Notre Dame. It was great. So often you're on location, and
Right.
it's hard. But have everybody in one building to be able to run upstairs and make changes to anything, and have everybody. We read through the next script. Everything's in one place.
The trouble is that excuse of my navigation took me to the wrong place doesn't
Yeah.
work after the
No, it
first
doesn't.
2
No.
visits. No.
No, indeed. So this is
great
it.
though. It's impressive what set designers do nowadays. Shout out
Indeed.
to them, yeah. Impressive stuff. Eric, thank you, mate. Absolute pleasure. Yes.
Thank you
He's a
all.
talented man.
Ah.
Looking so good and so young. I'll be stealing his moisturiser after this.